When the siren sounds, it's meant to be loud, pitch piercing. It's meant to make you feel uncomfortable. Kind of like the truth I'm about to tell you. So top, I gotta give them the large picture. So these bars ain't subliminal. I'm telling you what I'm telling you. I ain't here to disrespect rap. I'm here to dissect the falsehoods the hood feeds as facts, you know.
Respect the mic.
So these bars ain't subliminal. I'm telling you what I'm telling you. I ain't here to disrespect rap. I'm here to dissect the falsehoods the hood feeds us as facts, you know, trim the fat, lean into the meat of the matter. But in order to do that, we gotta cut the cap. So if I hear another bar about a bear in the woods or how many bodies you done stacked, I'm gonna trade this mic for a Mac, because every good church boy know before you kill a giant, hunting bears is just a prerequisite. But since you ain't the elephant in the room, let me talk to the culture for a second, because the streets need a leader, and rap, they want to be just like you. I said the streets need a leader, and rap, they want to be just like you. Rap and make soul beats just like you, but you just not you. Rap, they want to rap and make soul beats just like you, because the streets need a leader. So top, shh, quiet down, quiet down, quiet down. I said the streets need a leader. And rap, you were supposed to be the next stage in our evolution. But when the revolution was live, we expected you to slide, but most of y'all stayed on the sideline. So I guess that money really changed you, huh? I guess you really forgot where you came from, huh? I guess you've got your real education in the midst of the miseducation, because who need an education when you got a silver tongue, diamond teeth? I guess that grill piece costs more than the history that your ancestors bled for you. Claiming to be rapping about pushing weight and pulling text, but can't even send a literate text without using spell check. Blazing on the highway, can't even read past the speed checks now. 12 blazing they sirens because they ain't hit their quota yet. And y'all know we've been living a little too free for them. They've been waiting to put a knee on our neck, but I find it crazy how we all showed up to the protest. And when the block was hot, how we all want to rep the set. But when Day and them got hit up in that drive-by last week, they talking about some man, I ain't no snitch. Well, tell that to his mother. She had to watch her sunset because nobody wanted to rise, shine some light on the court date. And I can't understand why the streets so quick to pour out 40s for their homies, but also quick to turn a hot boy to a cold case. But hey, I guess today we gonna knock back these Henny shots anyway, because I got a pocket full of tombstones and tomorrow some headshots to give away. And y'all call that culture, but you don't understand that spilling blood on the concrete will never cement your legacy, because you can brick together a house to pass down some history, but step into a funeral home if you cut that brick the wrong way, and they'll tell you more about your family tree. But I'm tired of seeing my kinfolk close casket at the wake, so it's time to wake up now. I'm the siren. Call it a cold red, call it a red alert. They say real rap ain't dead. That's only because the poet raised rap from dirt, the architect who taught you how to articulate in verse. But some of y'all got forked tongues split between the gunplay and the curse. So I guess in order to break the spell, I gotta carve your career back in a hearse. And I can barely bear the thought of a scene so grisly, because we both endangered species. But the cubs I used to hunt with, they didn't end up as hashtags or trophies on the mantle. They were made into prey, some by the same predators that taught them to pray. Drunken dreams and fantasies manifested by mollies. We drink spirits and wonder why our body's not our own, because you'll dive head first into a bottle, and then right after you'll top off a model tongue full of a drowning between some liquor and legs, getting snatched up by them sirens too, because you thinking with the wrong head. And you wonder why these YNs then lost their mind, because we gave rap the most influential voices, and they gave them a switch instead of teaching them how to navigate their choices. So we lift every nine and sing till every desert eagle and Uzi ring, because the graveyard is more of a national anthem to us when we lift lyrics laced with lead. You want to know why a whole generation can't think? Too many hollow points in their head. When poetry birthed you, we expected breakthrough by way of balance and bars, and that's why the poets are still here. Some of the rappers just can't do the job. But all things considered, I still believe in you, rap. But I can't let chains and whips be the only point of view. So while the sirens ring, we gotta let these birds sing too. Break the silence or pray the grace of God shoots louder than these sirens do, because I look so far ahead, I can see the next page, and I pray you don't read my rage. My boy Soulful say, hey, what you punch like? And my punchline be a double tap with a blick, so if I gotta push T's clips while God sorts out the malice, so be it.
Oh, y'all hear me? I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I really ain't understand all that he said. But I did hear him say niggas with a bullet in their head can't think any further. Duh, cause they already dead, dummy. Now this is Rappers Against Poets, right? So can I tell y'all how sirens affected my life? Let me get a little groove going. Can we clap? Yeah, I just got off the phone. It was a jail call. Said they've been doing them wrong and it's been held dog. He told me check on his mama, make sure she well off. And tell the streets he ain't fell off. But he got a son that he ain't there for. And he got a daughter he trying to care for. He wish he could tell him to just be careful. And let him know that it ain't their fault. See, I watched my nigga go from packed stages up there on Porter Island to getting handed a life sentence with an orange outfit. Y'all see what them sirens did to me? My mans was headed for bright lights. Then the cop lights made him rewrite history. You feel me? I mean, he was just performing on the stage, listening to bass in the club. Boo boo, boo boo. Then he got pulled over facing a gun. Woo woo, woo woo. It's just a cycle that continues. I don't think this shit will stop. I mean, we never heard of no poetry police, but we all know about the hip-hop cops, right? Right? That's why when he hears sirens, he probably think help is coming. When we hear sirens, we all think death is coming. You ain't even gotta be repping nothing. Bro, you don't even have to be repping nothing. That's why I'm never running, because this is my life and my freedom. They can't just snatch it from me. I remember my sister had to put up bail money for me when I didn't really have the money. Nah, I get deeper than that, dog. Because then the judge started acting funny. She gonna ask me where do I see myself in the next 5 years. I told the bitch Summer Madness 20. That's where I'ma be. That's where I'ma be. Because she's trying to take me from my kids. She just wanted to scar me. But I read through that bullshit. She just wanted to charge me. That's why when I seen that racist get shot in the neck, boy, I just wanted to party. Because for the last 5 years, my coach have been screaming justice for Charlie. We've been screaming justice for Charlie. Ain't it crazy how I come around, though? Did y'all notice the nigga last words was gang violence? Then he got took off the earth by the same violence? That's why when they told me to come up here and do spoken word, I said, hell no. I'ma just be rapping in the meantime. But it's still gonna feel like poetry, because I be snapping in between lines. Because I be snapping and I'm just warming up. I ain't even getting comfortable yet. I could turn this to a real battle and start dumping the tech, because y'all put all y'all money on red, not knowing this was Russian roulette. Bitch. I mean, what do y'all expect? Y'all expect a poet to know? I mean, what do y'all expect? Do y'all expect a poet to know how we live in the struggle? How? When lions don't even live in the jungle. Talk like.